Well, hello there folks, and welcome back to The Whisky Friend with me, Alan. Here we are again. It's another brand new week. You know what that means? It's another brand new video. In today's brand new video, I'm tackling a little sample that I've got. I'm tackling one of the classic malts of Scotland, which is the Talisker 10, 45.8% ABV. I'm really surprised that I've never done this one before on the channel. I'm really surprised that I haven't actually got a bottle of this on my bar, because back in my very early days of my journey, my whiskey journey, I was gifted lots of this. I purchased lots of it. It was one of those whiskies that everybody recommended you should try. It was affordable. It's a great name, Talisker. It's up there with Macallan. It's up there with Lafroig. It's a top name in whiskey. I'm loving the Talisker 18 at the minute, so it'll be interesting to see how I've got on with this Talisker 10. I haven't done it for a while. I haven't tasted it for a while. As I say, I haven't had it on my bar for a while, so maybe after tasting this one today, it might give me a little jolt just to go out there and pick up another bottle of 10. Pretty much easy to get a hold of in the UK. I think it's pretty much easy to get a hold of in all global markets as well. Not too sure of the money. I think here in the UK it retails somewhere between £30 and £40. I think it's a good deal. So I'm going to nose it today, guys. I'm going to taste it, I'm going to score it, and I'm going to get myself gone as usual. But yeah, let's dive into this Talisker. Let's cover this up for a little bit. Yeah, it's for all you eagle-eyed folk out there. Yes, it's coloured, it's got some caramel in there, it's been chill filtered within an inch of its life, but it's Talisker 10. It's Talisker's entry level. Recently I've managed to pick up the Talisker 8-year-old, the new exclusive 8-year-old, the limited edition rum cast 8-year-old. Wasn't thoroughly impressed with that one. I have reviewed that one, so I will pop a link above. Let's see how we get on with this. If I say I've got it covered up, Whisky Friend coin today, number 188 on this one. So yeah, Talisker 10. It's been a while. Let's see if it's a rekindled friendship with an old friend. So let's nose this one. Wow. So on the nose, it's typical Talisker. There's a lot of peat smoke going on. There's a real spicy note going on. Maybe peppery, big peat note. So there's definitely a lot of phenolic influence going on in this one. Some toffee, some raisin, definitely some caramel, toffee, maybe a little hint of honey in there as well. But in amongst that, Talisker's right on the coast there as well, so there's a little bit of a maritime influence in this, maybe some brine. Wow, yeah, definitely a little brine in there. Lots of smoke, lots of burnt toffee, raisin, and then right in the back I think there's a little bit of, maybe a little bit of fruit in there. There's no sweetness whatsoever on this. It's quite an industrial nose on this with Talisker 10, but wow, let's see how it tastes. So doing the hatch, folks. Oh, okay, it's been a while. It's a little bit bitter. Real little bitter note right on arrival. It's really bitter. But the first thing that hits you, the smoke hits you there, the dryness. But it's super spicy. It's peppery, but even as it's developing, that pepper is becoming chilly, a real hot chilly heat. So it's super hot, a little bit raw, a little bit rough. Wow. Let's try another sip, see if that second sip gets any better. It's getting hotter. Definitely a chili now. Chili peppers. red hot chili. Wow, so spicy. That dryness is there. It's even got a little bit salty now, little salty note, maybe some balsamic. It's definitely, there's some ginger there as well, a little bit of ginger. It is hot. Licorice, burnt toffees there. But there's so much flavour. This whiskey, guys, it's an entry level. It's Talisker's entry level 10-year-old whiskey, but by no means is this an entry level whiskey. This is a challenging whiskey. It's a tough whiskey. It's, if you're new to whiskey, then people might say to you like they did with me, oh, Talisker, man, you need to tackle Talisker. It's a great brand. It's a big brand. Be careful if you're new to whiskey, guys, because this is not a Glengoyne 10. This is not a Glencadam 10. This is Talisker 10. Breaking news, this is not Glencadam 10. This is not Glengoyne 10. This is Talisker. One of the classic malts of Scotland. It's Diageo. It's challenging, it's rough, it's tough. It's a rough, tough whiskey. What I remember from the past is it did need a little bit of time in the glass. Maybe 10-15 minutes in the glass. Just let it, see if it settles down a little bit. But there's so much flavour going on with this. A little bit of seaweed there now as well. So there's a bit of brine, bit of seaweed. It's salty. So definitely the maritime influence is there. Let's try another sip. On the nose, guys, there was no sweetness. It was industrial. It was maritime. But certainly on the palate, it's all about the heat. It's all about the power. I'm actually, if this was a Kentucky whiskey now, I'd be thinking about getting a little bit of a hug, because it's really warming on the chest. So it's a hot dram. There's a little bit of sweetness coming in now. So a little bit of, maybe a little bit of pear, a little bit of melon, a little bit of fruity sweetness. It's still bitter. What a 10-year-old. It's a challenging 10. It's probably, if I was to compare it as a 10, maybe the Springbank 10 would come to mind with this one. This is a little bit, I think the Springbank 10 is probably a wee bit more better balanced. This is rough, this is raw, this is rough and tough whiskey. Definitely needs time in the glass, I think, as we're going through these sips now. But let me just do a wee bit of the finish and we'll see where it goes from here, then I'll score it. Wow. Okay, so the finish is still spicy. It's spicy throughout. It's peppery, it's spicy, it's chilled, it's ginger, spice. There's lots and lots of spices going on. It's a really, really spicy whiskey, even on the border in the fact that it maybe knocks the balance off. Maybe it's just a little bit too spicy. A little bit of fruit coming towards the finish. But in between all there, you've got the balsamic, you've got the industrial, you've got the maritime. So there is enough going on with this 10-year-old to say it. 30, if you get it round about the £30 mark, it's definitely a no-brainer. Score-wise, I think it's going to be an 85 out of 100 for this one, guys. So yeah, as I say, I'm trying to reconnect with this. Whether I'm going to go out and buy another bottle, I'm not too sure yet. I may need to let that finish is still good. It's got a long finish, guys. A little bit of fruit on the finish, definitely spicy. Still bitter in the finish as well, and it's really warm and really hot. So if you like your hot whiskies, you like your spicy whiskies, then yeah, give your Talisker a 10 a blast. If you're a newbie to whiskey, then take your time with it, give it a chance, leave it to settle for a little bit. If you're an established malt head, then you've probably tried this many times. If you've not tried it for a while, it may be worthwhile going back to try it again. That's pretty much for this one, guys. If you've liked the video, don't forget to give me the thumbs up. If you've not hit that subscribe button, guys, what are you waiting for? It's just down there. Doesn't cost, just a friendly reminder from me today. It doesn't cost you anything. It's completely free, and you're helping the channel massively on the way to the magical 5k. Can't believe I'm saying that, but yeah, that's pretty much, guys. If you want to catch us, we're on all social media platforms: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Patreon. If you want to dive in, guys, I'll put all the links into the description down below. If you want to pick up some coins, I'll drop a link in there as well. But that's pretty much. I'm Alan, I'm the Whiskey Friend, and until the next one, as always, the pleasure is in the sharing, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Thank you now. Bye-bye. If you've not hit that subscribe button yet, guys, if you've not hit that subscribe button, guys, what you waiting for? It's just down there. Doesn't cost, just a friendly reminder from me today, it doesn't cost you anything, it's completely free, and you're helping the channel massively on the way to the magical 5k. Can't believe I'm saying that, but